Hey y'all, happy Friday. Today is April 4th, 2025. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have not vlogged in a while. Most of my uploaded content has been educational videos and I've been going live on YouTube a lot. But I think the last vlog I posted was when I went to New York with my friends, and that was mid-March. So we're now in April and it's Friday. And I figured I'd vlog this weekend because today I don't really have too much going on, but tomorrow is the Stylish Connections event. Finally, y'all, finally. This event was supposed to happen February 20th. Tomorrow's April 5th. So I'm glad it's finally happening. They've actually revamped it a little bit, so I'm not going to be the only like speaker, panelist type of thing. So looking forward to it. I need to actually figure out what I'm gonna wear. I think I know what I'm going to wear. I need to look at the weather real quick. It's supposed to rain. I do really want to wear the outfit that I was considering, but yeah, it's supposed to rain. Hopefully it's not pouring raining tomorrow, or at least I hope the rain just holds off until I get inside, because the outfit that I do want to wear is not really a rain-proof type of outfit. But anyway, I am working today. I only have one computer because I decided to leave my personal computer at Jordan's house yesterday. And I didn't realize until I got home. So y'all know I'm pissed. I brought my whole book bag. So I had my computer in there, my mouse, my agenda. So my whole to-do list is in there. Literally had to text him like, can you send me a screenshot of my to-do list, please? How ghetto. Look. Child. One of my nails broke, if y'all couldn't already tell. I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to tell. Jordan kept saying it was hard to tell, but baby, I could tell. So I had to get that fixed. I was over his house over the weekend. Typically I stay with him until maybe like Wednesday and then I come home. But on, was it Monday? What day was that? I think it may have been Monday. On Monday, yeah, a water main pipe broke or bursted and they turned the water off at his apartment complex. So it had been off all day. Mind you, I had went to the gym, you know, it was the whole day. Like, I was hot and sweaty. And it was roughly maybe like 9:30-ish. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I could deal with this anymore. Because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to sleep. I don't know about y'all, but if I'm dirty and stinky and sweaty, I can't sleep. I need to take a shower before I go to bed. So I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do that. We couldn't make dinner at home because whatever we had decided to make for dinner, we needed water. Didn't have any of that. Couldn't use the bathroom. I mean, I could pee, but I couldn't do anything else. Really couldn't do it. Couldn't brush my teeth. Nothing. Like, we literally used water for everything. So they weren't giving us any updates as to when his water would be back on. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna just head home because I really need to like get my life. And I don't know when the water is gonna turn back on. So this was probably like 10 o'clock at night at this point. Left his house, got home at like 10:30. At 11 o'clock, he texted me and said the water is back on. Child. So I've been home ever since. But last night, he had an art exhibit. And I met him at his house and we rode together to the art exhibit. And like I said, I had brought my book bag with my computer because there was a video that was supposed to go out on YouTube yesterday. But I didn't get a chance to finish editing it in time. So I figured I'd take my computer with me while he was getting ready. I would do some work. That didn't happen, but I took my computer inside. And of course, when we got back to his house, I got straight in my car and did not even remember that I had took my book bag inside. So now I'm one computer down. I have no mouse. I don't have any batteries for my camera. Thankfully, this was fully charged. I don't have my tripod that's handheld. I don't have any of that. Granted, I'm going over his house later, but I still have personal stuff I wanted to do and I can't do any of that until I get my computer. So I'm probably going to go over his house a little earlier than normal, but which I was not planning on doing, but it is what it is. I was supposed to have a style assessment with the potential client at 11:30 and she no-showed me. So I'm about to do my work because I only was able to like do a little bit this morning. I have my last therapy session at 1. We've had 12 sessions already, y'all. I can't believe it. And she's like, are you moving forward? I said, I would love to, but if my insurance isn't covering it, then no. I'm not coming out of pocket for that right now. I'm sorry. So we'll see. But yeah, today's my last session. And then I have a meeting with my manager at 2:30. I have been out of the office for 2 days because I was just off. And then at 3, I have a meeting with Tone for the Stylist Friend podcast. So kind of a busy day, only in like the earlier part of the day. So I'm hoping once I am done meeting with Tone that I'll be able to make my way to Jordan's, because, well, once I eat lunch, we'll see. Because I really need my computer. Like, I got stuff I gotta do. So yeah. But other than that, my allergies, shoot, I forgot I had mascara on. My allergies are acting a little wonky today, but thankfully I could breathe. I already took my allergy medicine, but my nose is tingly. It was thundering and storming last night, wind blowing, woke me up out my sleep, couldn't go back to sleep. So I got my iced coffee here. The one with the C. I love this cup. So yeah, that's basically it. A little catch up rant. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. I don't know what we're doing today aside from work. So that's basically what you'll be seeing thus far. I think that's it, y'all. I think that is it. If you are new here, welcome. I'm glad that you have decided to subscribe and follow my journey. If you have already been here for quite some time, welcome back. Thank you so much for all the support, all the love. I'm trying to create a new posting schedule for myself because March was good. I was posting like 3 and 5 videos a week, but now I'm trying to dial back because that was a lot. So yeah, I think I'm down to 2 videos a week, and I'm trying to decide what day, whether it be Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, or Monday, Friday. I don't know. That's where I'm at. So I'll talk to y'all a little later. And like I said, I hope y'all enjoy this vlog. Good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday. I hope y'all are having a great weekend. I did not come back on here yesterday. I was just trying to like pack, make sure I had everything for the weekend, make sure I figured out what I was wearing to today's event, which obviously I figured it out. And yeah, that's where I'm headed. It started at 11:30. It's about noon, but the panel discussion doesn't start until 12:45. So I figured I'd give myself time to like get myself together. I was able to eat breakfast. I ended up taking a shower again, and I got some content. So which I should have did was put that content on my phone before I left, but I did not. So it is what it is. But anyway, I'm headed to the event now. I'm only 15 minutes away, probably less at this point. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wasn't feeling going to this event today. I don't know, I'm just not in like a super duper social mood. But I'll feel better, I'm sure, once I get there. I was able to do my makeup nice. Jordan told me I look pretty, so that's always nice. And I look cute, so yeah. But my allergies though, it kind of, I can breathe, thank God. And sorry y'all, this road is very humpy bumpy, so the camera is probably jumping around. Okay. But my allergies started acting a little cray this morning. I was blowing my nose a lot. So I'm hoping that won't be an issue at the event. I did take my allergy medicine, so I should be good for the day. So yeah, aside from that, I got some coffee, so once I drink that, I should be all right. But yeah, looking forward to seeing who's in the room, and I am looking forward to the conversation. So yeah, y'all, I'll see y'all when I get there.
Left no room to guarantee, so I fantasize. Replay the moment in my head every night. Don't feel like how I felt before. What you do to me? You know every single way to get through to me.
And she had a cousin who owned a boutique. This was 2013. So she wasn't even looking for an intern, but because I spoke up and said, this is what I want to do, it happened. So just not being afraid to open your mouth, telling people what you want, what you need. And I wasn't getting paid from that internship, but I humbled myself. I had a little retail job, so that was my money for the summer. But I really appreciated that opportunity because she didn't know me from a can of paint. But that opportunity allowed us to, one, build a relationship, and we're still great friends to this day. But two, just allowed me to learn like what it looked like to run a business, what it looked like to manage people, to deal with people. She was a stylist as well, so I learned a lot from her in that opportunity, and that led me to my first paid internship at Nordstrom. And that wasn't even on the same level, I would say, because although I was getting paid, I was at like a big name brand store. It wasn't as like homey or like hands-on, or I wasn't getting that personal touch that I was getting when I was at that other internship. But I was able to see things there that I didn't get a chance to see at the other one. So just learning about who you know, or making sure that you know the right people and building relationships and making sure that you stay connected with people, but also making sure that you gain the experience and not feeling like you know everything. Because I'm coming from an era where I feel like I used to think that I knew everything, and I didn't. And it took me a minute to realize, like, yeah, you still got some learning to do. Even to this day, I don't know everything. I don't think anybody does. No. So just being open to learning from people, no matter what their age is, no matter what they've done, because anybody can teach you anything. Like she said, 4-year-old can teach you something. So, yeah. Yes.
So if you missed Stylish Connections Baltimore, here's a quick little recap to show you all everything that went down. The room was packed with good drinks, good food, and some amazing fashion creatives who I was excited to connect with. I was blessed to have sat on the panel with some amazing women like Erica from Keepers Vintage and Natalie of Dollhouse Boutique. And if I did not mention, this entire experience was hosted in a Black women-owned boutique called Illicit Rag Vintage 2.0, which is one of my favorite places. As you can see, the girls had a time. We talked, we laughed, we made some connections, which is what this was all about. I don't know about y'all, but Baltimore doesn't usually host events like this. So every time one happens, I have to make sure that I'm a part. Thanks so much for everybody who attended and connecting with me.
I'll look at my reel and I'll show you the edits. They were cool.
Hey y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the event today. I was able to get some content, and then I asked one of the stylists there, I think her name is Shayna. I can't remember her name, but we have actually been following each other on Instagram for quite some time, and I haven't seen her in years, so it was really nice seeing her. But I had asked her to record some content for me, so that is what y'all just saw. She didn't record in horizontal, she recorded in vertical, obviously, so that's why it's like that. But I hope y'all enjoyed the event. I tried to take y'all with me. It was definitely a really, really nice turnout. I'm glad that everybody was able to come and enjoy themselves. And it was kind of quick too, which I appreciate, because I think I told you this morning, I was really not in the mood. But by the time I got there, I felt 10 times better. And then as I got back to Jordan's, literally pulled up, he was pulling out, and we ended up going to the grocery store. So I just hopped in the car with him. to do that, which I'm glad I did because I had to pick up a few things that I needed for the week. So, but I'm tired. We were able to get lunch. We got kava, fell asleep in the car. I'm about to take this makeup off because yeah, and I'm breaking out as y'all can see. But anyway, I don't think we're doing anything tonight, just chilling. I have some administrative stuff I need to work on, so I'm probably gonna work on that for the rest of the night, and hopefully get everything done so I don't have to do anything tomorrow. Because I think I told y'all Blaise's birthday party is tomorrow, going to church, and then I have to work, but I probably won't be doing too much of that. But yeah, I think that's it. But I will take y'all with me on Monday because I'm going to DC again to go to the Georgetown showroom. Gonna try on a few things. The latest collection just launched for April. It launched on the 4th, I want to say. So it's really not a ton for me to try on in store, but I'm gonna still try to get some content for y'all. So yeah, but I think that's it for today. So I will see y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I hate this angle, but it is what it is. I started my cycle this morning, so thankfully I'm not in a ton of pain, but I will take something before I leave out. I'm going to my nephew's birthday party. He turned 5 on April 2nd. So my sister planned him a little party with family and friends, which is 42 minutes away from Jordan House. Not really looking forward to that drive, but it honestly may not even feel that long. It's in Arundel Mills if you're from Baltimore and are familiar. So I really think most of it is just gonna be going through the city because of where Jordan lives at. So it shouldn't be too bad, but I'm definitely bringing an Alani for the trip back. I think they're supposed to be going out to eat after the birthday party to celebrate his older sister's birthday, which is tomorrow, y'all. They have a little cousin. Well, not they. We have a little cousin. His birthday is April, I think it was yesterday, which was April 5th. Blaise's birthday is April 2nd. And Tara's birthday, his older sister, is April 7th. Like, what in the world? And they all different ages. Like, why y'all do that? But anyway, I am about to just do my edges and put on some mascara and stuff and some sunscreen. The sun is not out right now, but I still be liking to put it on, especially when I'm not wearing any makeup. I don't want to wear any makeup because I have to wear makeup tomorrow when I go to the showroom and record content, but like my face is breaking out. I think it's mainly because of my period, but I really don't be getting bumps on my face like that. But this is nasty, and they're like all around my mouth, which is weird. And I had 2 originally that popped up around the same time, so they were going away. But then this one randomly popped up this week, and like right above the spot where the old one was. So my face just looks really nasty in my opinion. But I'm not about to keep covering it up with makeup. I'm just going to, at least not today. I'm just going to do like a little no makeup routine, which for me is just usually mascara and some eyebrow gel, and that's it, and lip gloss. But as I was saying, my niece's birthday is tomorrow. She turns 20. So my sister, I think, is going to we're supposed to be going to a restaurant out to eat after the fact, after Blaise's birthday. But I don't know if I'm gonna go. 1, I really don't feel like it. 2, it's really not in the budget. Although my sister probably would pay, but I don't want them to feel like they have to pay for me. So I don't know if I'm gonna go. Although I want to go, it's just not practical. And I also have a lot of work I need to do, y'all. I still need to prep for my last session tomorrow for Project Style U. I did a coaching program called Style to Impact, and it was for 6 weeks. And tomorrow is week 6. So I need to make sure I'm prepared for that. That session is going to be a little longer than normal because I want to like close everything out and invite them to the next steps, which I'm super duper excited for. I won't talk too much about that because yeah, you just had to be there. But if you are attending my my challenge, my From Clientless to Relentless challenge in April, then you will eventually hear more about what I'm referring to. But anyway, I still have to make sure I prep for that last session tomorrow. The presentation is basically done, but there are still some like last minute things I need to add. Also need to set up all of the emails, all of the automations and all of that, and that takes time. My allergies are acting crazy, but thankfully I can breathe. I'm trying to be like not complaining a lot, but yeah, I keep sniffing. So I'm about to lay my edges. This is the edge control that I use. Where did I just put it? Oh, I feel like I've showed y'all this before. I feel like I've showed y'all this edge control before. It works really well, but I'm starting to feel like it just makes my hair flaky after a while. Jordan gonna say, your hair looks nice. It's not like flaky like usual. I'll say, well, first of all, my hair don't be flaky all the time. Like, please stop. Don't play with me. But number one or number two, sometimes depending on which like products I use in my hair, depending on how I layer them, sometimes when I dry my hair, it does tend to flake up, but it usually goes away. Obviously, it's not dirt, it's the product. I use a lot of gel and like curling creams and all of that on my hair, so sometimes they just don't mix well together, and I use mousse on top of that. But and I like my little hair routine now. Like, I'm figuring it out. I've had short hair for years, y'all, but it's always been different styles, like whether it be a taper cut, whether it be all even, whether it be a bald, whether it be just at the top. Like, I've always had different hairstyles. And not to say that I don't know how to maintain my hair, because I do, but I don't know, I just feel like my hair just be changing up on me. Like, some days it will look really, really nice, and other days it looks crazy. And I do the same routine every time, so I'm not understanding. I did just start using the Miel Organics product again, the coiling custard or curling custard, whatever it's called. And I was using that when I had a longer taper cut, when it was like wild and like curly. But ever since I cut my hair, I kind of stopped using it because it just wasn't sitting well. But now I'm using it in conjunction with gel. I was actually using it as gel and it just wasn't really holding. But now I use it in conjunction with gel and I feel like it holds a lot better. But I'm gonna tie this down because it like, this holds, but then it doesn't hold. Like, sometimes I'll have to tie my hair down in order for it to hold. And I don't like that. So if y'all have any recommendations for, I don't know why the toilet is making that noise. If y'all have any recommendations for edge control, please let me know. One that actually doesn't flake and one that has extra hold. Because the reason why I like this edge control is because it has max hold. Like, my hair is already lifting up. It's already lifting. Like, it just doesn't hold. Well, it does hold, but I like have to tie it down for it to like stick, and I don't always like to have to do that. My hair is kind of soft, so I don't know, maybe that's why. But so I'm gonna let that mold down while I do my face routine. So again, nothing crazy. I'm not putting on any type of nothing. Literally just doing this 24-hour brow setter, which I like doing because it helps to like tame my brows. I feel like my brows always look so wild sometimes, and it's not like I have super thick brows, so I'm not really understanding why I be looking like that. But yeah, so boom, it just looks really clean, I feel like, compared to this. This is done, this is not. So I'm gonna do this to the other one. I just brush them up. And like bring it back down. I usually brush it up with the bigger one and then I go through with the smaller. The brush has two different sides. Is it gonna, there we go. The big side at the top, small side at the bottom. So that is what I do. And I'm open to trying another one. This actually lasted, this little mini one actually lasted for quite some time. But I'm open to trying a new one. I know it's some other brands that have like a brow glue or like brow setter, but I've been using this one for quite some time and it does the job. So yeah, now that that's done, I'll let that dry and then I'm using L'Oreal Telescopic. I've also been using this for quite some time for my lashes because I like the applicator, but I'm open to trying something new. I'll show y'all. Actually, I can't bend down and show y'all at the same time, but it definitely like lengthens my eyelashes. My eyelashes are very, very small. And I've been wearing an eye mask to bed, so it's been flattening my eyelashes and like pushing them to the side, which is kind of annoying because I really like sleeping with the eye mask. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm probably gonna continue sleeping with the eye mask, but yeah, that is what I'm dealing with right now. So I'm gonna do the other side. I'm probably going to eat something real quick because it's lunchtime. I had breakfast, but I was working. I actually am on the clock right now. I was able to style quite a few people and it's very busy today actually. But they just gonna have to wait until I get back because they can wait. I was off yesterday too, so I have not been able to like send out any follow-ups. But that is my everyday face with no makeup. As far as jewelry, and I'll show y'all my full outfit. I'm gonna just wear my class ring, my silver class ring, the silver and gold watch ring that I got from B. Marie. As far as earrings, I was trying to decide. I usually wear like gold earrings, but because I have a gold necklace that I always wear, but I'm probably gonna tuck that in. And I might wear these little silver hoops. Because I have on like gray, black, and blue. So I just feel like it's in like Beyonce. I love this little t-shirt. I got it when I went to her concert, the Renaissance tour in 2023. And I love this little t-shirt. I need some more graphic tees like this. I'm gonna show you my outfit though, but I am wearing a shacket, which is this color. And I like these earrings. These are also from B. Marie. And my shoes are also like this bluish color too. Sometimes when I'm not wearing makeup, I would prefer a stud. I feel like studs make you look pretty, especially when you're not wearing makeup. These are cute, but I feel like I need a face on to make them look cuter. Like, obviously my hair is tied up, so you can't really see like the full thing. And these earrings are fun, but I feel like I need a face to make these cuter. The silver studs are fine because they're obviously a metallic, so they look decent without makeup. I still would prefer a stud, which I have studs, but I was trying to you know, switch it up. Like these look okay, and I'm gonna put on like a little gloss. I'm thinking a stud. I just love a stud when I'm not wearing makeup. And I'm so glad that I was able to get these little studs from Target because, and then the back of these are like very loose. I need some more earrings though. I need some more jewelry in general, but I need like jewelry that one is going to last and two that goes with everything. I like very simple stuff. I love a statement earring, don't get me wrong, but shoot. I really only do a statement earring if I'm like dressed. I don't really do statement earrings with like t-shirt and jeans. So we're gonna go with the stud. And I'm okay with that. So I'm about to heat some food up and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all my outfit. So yeah. All right, y'all. Jordan doesn't really have anywhere for me to sit my camera up for me to like step back and show y'all. So I always do like a mirror situation. But anyway, y'all saw my t-shirt. It's the Renaissance graphic tee that I got from the concert. I have on, which y'all have also seen before, these Joe's jeans. They're like a flare leg black high rise, and they have like a unfinished hem at the bottom. They're really long, so I cuff them, and I've actually been liking them with my sambas. I wore them in my spend the day with me vlog with another t-shirt and my butter yellow like quilted jacket, and I really loved how they looked with that, so I did it again. I don't love the cuff right now. It's giving a lot, so I'm gonna probably like uncuff them a little bit more. And then this little like dusty blue, smoky blue shacket that I got from H&M a very long time ago. It's super comfortable, kind of oversized, and I love how it matches with the gray and the blue and the black, just very tonal. And then my green Telfar bag, just to add like a little pop of color. I could have worn the dark blue with this just to keep it coordinated, but the green is always cute. And then these are the perfumes that I've been wearing. This is one of my favorites, one of my go-tos, Clean Reserve Skin. It smells so good. As y'all can see, the bottle is daggone near gone, and this is not like a small bottle. Like, this bottle is big. I don't know why it's not focusing, but yeah. And then I've been mixing it with this. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I've had it for a very long time. I really do not wear it that much, as y'all can see. It's like a champagne-y, spritzy, very like spring summer kind of scent, very tangy. And I feel like I don't love it by itself. I don't know what made me want to get this. When I sprayed it originally, I did like it, but like I just found that I wasn't grabbing it that much, so I figured if I mix it with something a little warm and sheer, that it would smell good, and it does. So yeah, that is my look. I'm hella late. This camera is blurry. There we go. It started at 2. It's like 2:30. So yeah, and I'm about 40 minutes out. So I have my Stanley, as y'all see in the back, and then I have an Alani for the drive back because I'm not trying to get tired. If you know me, you know I get real tired sometimes when I'm driving, and I have in fact have fallen asleep behind the wheel. God, I pray I don't know if that's I don't know, but God, I pray that doesn't happen today. But an Alani is perfect for just like waking me up a little bit. So yeah, and this is my favorite one. Let me show y'all that real quick. It's been a debate between me and Jordan. It's been a debate. So I have my top 3. Cosmic Dust, which is the purple Alani, was number 1 for a very long time. And then I tasted the Hawaiian Ice, which actually moved the Cosmic Dust to number 2. So Hawaiian Ice is number 1. And then I tasted Cherry Slush. So I'm really thinking Cosmic Dust is number 3, Hawaiian Ice is number 1, and then Cherry Slush is number 2. This one is really good, y'all, but I don't think it's better than the Hawaiian Ice, but Jordan doesn't agree. But anyway, this is really good, and I just love Alani. They will be sponsoring my videos soon, so stay on the lookout for that. But I'll see y'all at the party.
Reverse. Reverse. Slide to the left.
Doesn't make sense now. Shit just got real, things are getting intense now. I hear you talking about we a lot, oh you speak French now. Giving me the sign, so I gotta take a hint now. I hate your heart like, do you wanna hang right now? On the east side, and you know I'm with the gang right.
Is it supposed to go this slow? That's boring. Go Blaise, go Blaise, go. You have to turn left. Good job. I hate how slow it's going.
You burn them. Oh, my regular
Look at yourself. Say hello. It's my birthday. Look right there. How old did you turn?
How old did you turn?
Right here. Look right here. What you trying to do?
Where the camera?
Look, it's your brother.
Don't have it.
You don't want him to be in the video? You both can be in it. Why are you being mean to me? To be nice. You sound like you might get Blaise. What? Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you.
Make your wish, Blaise. Soft blow. Soft.
Yeah! Oh, wait. Happy Monday, y'all. I just made it to Georgetown. I think I told y'all I was coming here today to get some content and to do a quick try on. I gotta park right in front, y'all. I was kind of irritated on my way here because my ETA was originally 12:07. The virtual try on is at 12:30. So I'm like, all right, bet. It's raining, so I know how people connect in the rain. But overall, it was an easy like commute. I left at like maybe 10:45, which was kind of intentional, but not really. I feel like by that time people are usually at work and it's not a lot going on. So I got here safely by the grace of God, but I took the wrong turn. Like literally was supposed to take one exit and couldn't get over in time to get over. So it added like an extra I thought it added like an extra like 15 minutes to my commute, but I ended up getting here at 12:17. So I'm just thankful. But other than that, I'm about to, I guess, pay for parking. They really don't be checking like that, but I'm gonna still pay for a couple hours. But I really gotta use the bathroom. So I'm about to run in here. I do have some snacks. And I just love this area so much. I've never actually parked on this side, so I'll show y'all where the store is at. Not me zooming in. So the store is literally right there. Literally right there. So usually I park like to the left around the corner by the, I think it's like a Whole Foods or something. But the parking is very limited over there, so I'll be praying that I get a spot. But anyway, I'm wasting time, so I'm about to head in here, unpack my stuff and use the bathroom because I really gotta pee. Hey y'all, I made it back home safely. Took me 2 hours to get home. I didn't leave the showroom until probably close to 4 o'clock, which was not the plan, but I was able to get the content and I ended up going downstairs so that I could take pictures in the outfits because the last time that's what they requested. So I figured I'd do that. I wasn't going to, but I was nice enough to do that. And then I was also recording as well to get like footage for myself to use. But my last session of Style to Impact was supposed to start at 6, but I messaged them asking, well, not asking, telling them that we wouldn't be starting until 6:15. So I'm about to sit down and eat for 5 minutes because it's 6:09. I did end up cracking open my Alani, which I did not drink yesterday. And yeah, so I'm about to eat this lunch, my late lunch, just to give me some energy for...
She had a long day, but she gonna push through.
Yeah.
Final stretch.
My dad. That's my dad, y'all. But about to get some energy to conduct this call. And my battery's about to die, so yeah. I will probably talk to y'all afterwards. Hopefully I will, because yeah, I'm a little tired. But yeah, hopefully I remember to pick up the camera after I'm done, and I will see y'all when it's all said and done. Style to Impact, the program is officially over, y'all. 6 weeks, y'all. 6 weeks. It feels like we just started the program, but 6 weeks. Every week we were meeting every Monday for, it was supposed to be an hour, but it always ended up being like an hour and some change, because I truly loved the students that were a part of this program. I loved everything that we talked about. I loved how the program just turned out, and it didn't feel like work. It didn't feel like, yeah, it just didn't feel hard. It felt fun. I was happy. Well, I am happy of how it turned out, and I hope, like I said, I think I may have said this already, that the stylists who are a part of the program got all the clarity and everything that they needed, because I gave so much of myself for this program, y'all. So this week we are closing out Style to Impact. I will be bringing Style to Impact back again, so just wait and see. If you're interested, I need to create a waiting list. I may create a waiting list for Style to Impact, the program. But yeah, y'all, I am super excited for the next program that I'll be doing, and for the next challenge, the next project that I'm working on. So if I hadn't mentioned this already, this video may come out, well, yeah, it should come out this week. So before the challenge, so I am hosting a challenge starting on April 14th. So April 14th, the 15th, and the 16th, I'm hosting the From Client List to Relentless Challenge. And it basically will walk you through knowing your client, understanding who your client is, day 2, showing up on whatever platform you decide to show up on, being consistent, and really building a relationship with your clients, and really making sure that you are showing up for them on and offline. And then day 3, we're talking about packaging your premium and making sure that you are offering something to your clients that will make them want to come back for more. So I'm so excited for that challenge. I hosted this challenge one other time before, and it was back in 2021, I think. So I need to update the slides so that they're ready for the challenge next week. And yeah, I'm excited for that. I'll be hosting that on YouTube, so I can't wait. I cannot wait. But y'all, I'm tired. I still have some loose ends I need to tie up. The replay is uploading now. I need to send this out to them tonight so they can have that along with the homework. I didn't get any work done today because my day was basically spent driving to DC, in DC, and then driving home from DC. I'm about to get in the shower, wash this makeup off because I'm tired of being on my face. And I'm going to go through my to-do list and then just get everything done that is a priority, and then save everything else for tomorrow. I am gonna end this vlog out here. I hope y'all enjoyed, and yeah, I don't know when I'll be vlogging again, but it'll be very soon. But stay tuned for the next video that I'll be putting out, which will be, I think it's a styling video. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That'll be coming out tomorrow. So that's something that's on my to-do list that is a priority that needs to get done. So yeah, I will see y'all very, very soon. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure you comment below. Let me know all of your thoughts. And make sure you subscribe so that you can stay updated with all my vlogs, all of my video content, and everything that I'll be doing. So yeah, y'all, see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Guess you wonder where I've been. I guess you wonder where